Welcome to the What Car Tow Car Awards 2024. We're about to reveal the best tow cars for every budget, whether you tow a caravan, a horse box, or any other kind of trailer. Just like every year since 2007, we've teamed up with the experts at the Camping and Caravanning Club to test a selection of the latest models. And for the fourth time, all the caravans have been supplied by our technical partners, Adria Caravans. Our 30-strong field is split into 5 classes by weight. That should make it easy to find cars that are heavy enough to tow your trailer. There's a separate category for electric cars. And if you're looking for a great deal on any of these cars mentioned and many more, go to whatcar.com, where you can also read more about the Tow Car Awards. If you're looking for a stable and practical lightweight tow car, let us point you in the direction of the Ford Focus Active Estate. Much of this year's testing took place in wet and windy weather, and the Ford coped better than most other small tow cars. At 60 miles an hour, the Focus was in control, with just a little movement at 70 miles an hour, when the wind was at its strongest. The Focus Active performed well in the brake test too, with the shortest stopping distance of any car in this weight category. If the Ford has a weakness as a tow car, it's hill starts. On the 1 in 6 slope, we found a very light foot was needed to avoid spinning the front wheels. Our practicality testers were impressed with the boot, which took a full load of holiday luggage bar one small bag. They also noted that the reversing camera gave a clear view of the tow ball. The Volkswagen Passat was the first ever overall winner of the Tow Car Awards back in 2007. And the latest 9th generation model upholds the VW's reputation as an outstanding tow car. The new car is larger than the old model, and Volkswagen has put that space to good use. With an exceptional 690 litres for bags with the rear seats upright, it's no surprise that our practicality testers easily found space for a full load of holiday luggage. Today's Passat is roomy inside too. There's an extra 5 centimetres between the front and rear wheels, which makes for more legroom in the back seats. Stability is any good tow car's most important quality, and in this respect, the Passat excels. It's serene and in control at 60 miles an hour and happy to push up to 70 miles an hour on the test track. The Nissan X-Trail successfully defends its class win this year. The unusual hybrid system, the petrol engine never powers the wheels directly, has plenty of power for towing. Even in a strong headwind, the X-Trail comfortably reached motorway speeds. The relatively soft suspension allowed some lean in the lane change test, but the Nissan was stable at all 3 speeds. It's a solid and secure tow car on all types of roads. Being 4-wheel drive, this version of the X-Trail takes wet weather in its stride. Hill starts prove straightforward. Inside, 5 seats are standard with 7 seats as an option. With the third row of seats folded away, the X-Trail took a full load of holiday luggage. However, the tow bar connections were fiddly to reach, so be prepared to get down on your hands and knees when hitching up. The latest BMW X5 is one of the best plug-in hybrids we've ever tested. The xDrive 50e improves on its predecessor with even more power and a longer all-electric range of up to 60 miles. That's enough for many daily commutes with charge to spare. While towing, the combination of petrol and electric power makes for lightning-fast acceleration. It's reassuring to have so much pace in reserve for hilly roads and overtaking. Stability is a lot more important than outright speed though, and the X5 is secure and reassuring. The big BMW is rock steady at 60 miles an hour and 10 miles an hour beyond that. Boot space is compromised a little if you choose the plug-in hybrid over one of the other models in the X5 range, with a capacity of 500 litres. Even so, our practicality testers found room for all but one item of holiday luggage. If you're fortunate enough to have a tow car budget stretching to 6 figures, the Range Rover Sport is the car to spend it on. Stability is as good as it gets. Wind and rain barely make a difference to the Range Rover Sport, while 60 miles an hour feels like 40 miles an hour in most other cars. Through the lane change test, the car tackled all 3 speeds so well, it was almost as if we'd forgotten to attach the caravan. The 1 in 6 test hill was more like a speed bump in the Range Rover, and it easily handled a 1 in 4 too. In everyday driving, the Sport isn't as agile as the Porsche Cayenne, but it is a very satisfying car to drive on all types of road. Some large SUVs have more room for luggage, but it's good to see a full-size spare wheel fitted, albeit as an optional extra. It's the 3rd year that Kia has won the Electric Car Award. This time, it's the turn of Kia's new electric flagship, the EV9. With 378 brake horsepower, the Kia flies along, even towing our heaviest Adria caravan. Overtaking is easy, and hilly roads don't seem to slow the EV9 at all. If anything, the car's stability is even more impressive than its pace. In the lane change test, the Kia was the class of the electric field, inspiring great confidence at all 3 speeds. The EV9 felt unshakable at the legal limit and beyond, and hill starts were easy. However, our tests suggest a towing range of around 114 miles, which is quite a bit down from the official range of 313 miles. You'll find a similarly massive reduction in range no matter which electric car you tow with though. Inside, the EV9 is spacious and packed with thoughtful touches such as charging ports, air vents and cup holders in all 3 rows. The most difficult decision to make each year is the overall winner. Just how do you compare a small estate car with a luxury 4x4? How do you rate a family SUV against an electric saloon? With difficulty is the short answer. The slightly longer explanation is that we look for the car that has raised the bar the most in its category. This year, that car is the Volkswagen Passat. Despite being relatively light, the Passat tows with the assurance of a heavier car. It feels like it's engineered with caravanning in mind, towing straight and true at high speeds. At 60 miles an hour, the car is reassuringly solid. Adding 10 miles an hour to that speed at the test track barely made any difference to the Passat's composure. Inside, the new car is roomier than the old model. There's class-leading space for people and their luggage. The Volkswagen Passat shows that you don't need a CEO's salary to buy a brilliant, modern tow car. Just as in 2007, 2011 and 2015, the VW is a worthy winner. Thanks for watching this video. To see many more, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and for a great deal on your next car, go to whatcar.com.